nice stretch. You don't have to stay if you've got something to do, it's fine. But we're going to get a stretch going. So have a little towel as well. Right, you ready? Oh, so let's take the towel underneath our foot. Oh, did you hear that crack? That was my knee. Right, other leg is nice and straight, flat to the floor. And then just ease that leg in towards you. Just relax, just relax. Well done with that, that was tough. That was tough today. I hope you're all right, Amanda. Do you get to the stage now that when you drink wine, the next day you really wish you hadn't drunk it? How pants is that? Right, ease it in. Just breathe into that stretch. I want you to feel that right into your hamstring. So big deep breaths, ease it in towards you. Oh, lovely. Right, so take the towel into one hand, so we're going to let the leg drop out to the side. So you're going to take it out to the side nice and slowly. So you might want to completely straighten your leg, you might need to keep a bit of a bend in your knee. So once your elbow hits down, then you can let that leg kind of rest, sort of. So your elbow will kind of help. So don't overstretch it, so if you can't go down all this way, don't worry, do what you can. Just going to get right into that inside thigh. So opening up your hips, opening up your inside thigh. So just stretch that out there. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Breathe. Oh, I can see 2 flies. Who's getting those really dozy flies? But they sort of just buzz. They're not big dirty ones, they're just those little ones. They're really driving me around a twist. Right, slowly bring that leg back to the centre. So swap the towel over into the other hand, take the other arm out to the side, and then you're just going to let that leg very slowly go over the other way. Right, you need to make sure that you keep your upper body pressing down. So you don't want to tip over with your leg. Just need to move this way a bit. Oh, right, so IT band runs from your hip to your knee, gets very, very tight if you walk a lot, if you run, and then it causes pain in your hip and in your knee. So also you can get one of those, like a foam roller, you can get a tennis ball and roll down the side of your thigh, or if you've got one of those massage things, then you can get it right in between your knee and your hip and go down the side, and that really, really helps. That's a little tip there, tip of the day. Right, just feel that. So you've got to keep your upper body pressing down. All right, slowly back to the centre. So we're going to do that all on the other side. So take the towel underneath your foot, other leg goes nice and straight, and just ease that leg in towards you. So you've got 0 tension in your upper body. That's what the towel's there for. So you don't tighten up through your neck, you don't tighten up through your shoulders. So try and get your knees, your leg as straight as you possibly can, but keep it bent there. It doesn't matter if you keep it bent. Maybe you can't straighten it, like me. So use your breath. So big deep breaths in. As you exhale, try and ease that leg in a little bit closer. So you just want to feel this running from your bum into the back of your knee. That's the muscle there. Oh, goodness, that feels good. Right, so take it into one hand. You can take the other arm out to the side, and you're just going to very, very slowly let that leg come out to the side. So you can put your elbow on the floor, and that's kind of your support. So you want to keep the leg quite close to your body. So what you don't want to do is let the leg travel round to your straight leg. You want to keep it pulling in towards your body. Oh. Do we feel a bit cooler now? We're laying down. A little bit cooler. Right, just breathe into that stretch. Really open up into that inside thigh. Oh, that's quite good. Just breathe into it. Okay, so you're swapping over into the other hand. So come back to the centre, take your other arm out to the side, and just allow that leg to just come over. Oh! So you want to try and ease out the tightness in your hip, in the side of your knee. Oh, that is sort of good. Good in a not very nice way. It doesn't feel nice, but it feels like it's doing something good. Come on, breathe into it. Don't hold your breath. If you hold your breath, it's worse. You must breathe. You must breathe. Oh, keep holding, keep holding. Gosh, feel that. Right, slowly come back up. Come back to the centre. Lose the towel. Right, so if you sit yourselves up, let's just go over onto our hands and knees. So just flip over onto your hands and your knees. Just here. Right, so what I want you to do is just round and arch your back. So iron out all the knots that you have in your back. So you want to stick your bum up. So just take your time on this. There is no rush to do it fast. Just do what you can. So the bigger the movement is, the more stretch you're going to get. So you've got to really focus on pushing your hips forward. Oh, that feels very, very good. Very good indeed, not going to lie. Very good. And then if you go to a flat back, and this time just bring your hip around to the same side elbow. And then back to centre. So again, taking your time on this, just move at your own pace. So if you feel particularly tight on one side, you might want to hang around on that side for a little bit longer. So just moving your back in a different way. Oh, that's nice. So back stays relatively flat. So just moving those hips around side to side. Oh, lovely. Right, let's just do a couple more of these. And then, if you take your knees and your feet a little bit wider than your mat, so about the same width apart, take your hands down to the floor and then push your bottom as far back as you can and as deep as you can. So you want to get as low as possible, but I need you to feel the stretch in your shoulders as well. So make sure that you push your hands right down into the floor. Hold that there. Breathe into it. And then you can just bring one arm. So thread your arm right the way through. So continue to sit back from the other hand, but push that arm as far through as you can so you've got rotation and some more shoulder stretch. It's a nice rotation in your back. And then come back to centre. So sit back in the centre first before we do the other side. And then thread through with your other arm. So push it as far through as you can. Rest your head down. Right, slowly back to centre. So, if you take one leg forward, so you want your knee to be above your ankle, straighten out your back leg as much as you can and press your back hip down towards the floor. So stretching through the quad muscle in your back leg, right into your hip flexor, so that runs from your belly, front of your thigh, all the way down to your knee. So that's why tight hip flexors cause so many problems, because it attaches and it's long. It's long. So push that hip down. And then change sides. Oh, that's hard to change sides. Whew. push that hip down. Oh. Right, keep that there. To really push that back thigh down towards the floor. Oh, that was a nice little stretch, wasn't it? A little mini one. Just to flex us out a bit. Come on, focus. Front of that thigh pressing down towards the floor. Right, okay, release it. So you're going to come up to standing, so come up nice and slowly, roll all the way up through your backs. Oh, we're here, we're back in the room. Right, legs wide, give me a big deep breath. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And again, big deep breath in, big stretch, up. Well done, everybody, well done. Oh, that was a welcome stretch this morning.